On today's episode of the Skincarma Pod, I'm joined by Blair Lancer, CMO of the groundbreaking clinical brand Lancer Skincare. For nearly 4 decades, board certified dermatologist Dr. Harold Lancer has defined what healthy, glowing skin means, powered by his iconic Lancer method. What began as a spark in Dr. Lancer's Beverly Hills practice, where the world's most recognizable faces have lined up for the Lancer Glow, has become a global skincare brand rooted in the science of simplicity. Today, his legacy continues through his daughter, Blair Lancer, who serves as Chief Marketing Officer and the bridge between heritage and innovation at Lancer Skincare. I'm excited to welcome Blair to the pod and to explore what it takes to evolve a dermatologist founded brand in a fast changing beauty landscape while preserving the trust and credibility that made it iconic. Let's do this. Let's talk to Blair. Blair, hi.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
I'm so excited to see you.
Likewise, I'm so happy to be here.
Yay. So, I wanna obviously talk about your role at your dad's company, um, Dr. Lancer and his legacy and the method and all of that. But let's start with you.
Sure. So originally from LA, obviously, always wanted to move to New York. Ended up going to NYU for undergrad for fashion. Fashion has always been like center to me. I love it so much. But in the back of my mind, I was always so set on carrying on my father's legacy. He works so hard, he's so passionate. And I also grew up around skincare. Was always a piece of me as well, but I didn't want to be a doctor. I didn't want to be a dermatologist. And at that time, there was no real way to merge those worlds. So I carried on. I was very lucky. My family just let me pursue my own passions. And yeah, I went to NYU, studied fashion undergrad, worked at different fashion houses, had the time of my life. And then it wasn't until I think it must have been around 2014, I interned at Saks. And that turned into a full-time job in their buying office. And, at the time I thought, I'm so excited. I get to be around all the clothes and the shoes and all of that. And the second I got there, the only thing I cared about was the cosmetics. And I couldn't even figure out why. It was one of those like fate destiny moments where like
Mhm.
it wasn't even my choice, but I was so intrigued.